Take your hands off your keyboard, put your phone face down, and do not type another word. We need to pause your workflow because the digital environment you are about to enter is engineered against your focus. You likely sit down with a specific, bounded task in mind, but within minutes, that single task devolves into a vulnerability known as scope creep, where you end up scrolling through infinite, uncontrolled research. Because the devices in front of you are built for low friction and high dopamine delivery, a simple intention fractures into a cascade of endless, distracting tangents before you even realize you are off track. To survive a digital work block, you must actively install an execution circuit breaker into your routine before you make your very first keystroke. Check your physical workspace. You should have your analog notebook open on the desk with your batch of digital tasks clearly written out. Draw your eyes to the very first item on that list and ignore everything below it. We are going to apply Rule 1, define the terminal condition. Look at this logic flowchart. The left path, a vague action like calling a mechanic, invites endless looping, where searching feels productive but is an out-of-scope failure. The right path demands a definitive end state, like booking the appointment, creating a strict filter for valid actions. If you catch yourself initiating any digital input that does not directly serve that exact final state, abort the action immediately. Pinning down the terminal condition eliminates the task ambiguity that allows digital rabbit holes to form in the first place. Shift your focus back to the physical, analog notebook sitting open next to your keyboard. Pick up your pen and draw a distinct, isolated box at the bottom of the page. You are constructing Rule 2, the research parking lot. The moment you experience friction on your primary task, your brain will crave an easy win. It will suddenly remind you of an interesting, tangential topic that feels urgent to research. Look at this physical layout. When that urge strikes, you are strictly forbidden from opening a new browser tab. Instead, you will immediately write that tangential topic into the analog box you just drew. The contents of this box can be researched, but only after your entire batch of primary tasks is completely finished. Keep this notebook physically open and positioned right next to your keyboard for the duration of your work block. This analog anchor absorbs the momentum of your distraction urges, leaving your digital workflow pristine. Certain tasks require genuine preliminary research. Finding a specific vendor's phone number or tracking down a lost login is a necessary reality of digital execution. For these moments, we rely on Rule 3, the 5-minute time box. This 5-minute limit functions as a hard, system-level boundary to protect your concentration. When hitting a roadblock requiring information, set a timer. Your window to solve it closes the exact second that timer snaps to 0. If you reach the 5-minute mark and the problem is still unresolved, you must stop searching immediately. Pick up your pen and log the unresolved roadblock into your notebook. Then execute an uncompromising pivot to the next item on your task list. By enforcing a rigid time boundary, you guarantee that a single stalled task cannot contaminate your entire execution block. Recalibrate your focus to the physical reality of your desk right now. This schematic represents your system. Your terminal condition is locked in, your parking lot is drawn, and your 5-minute time box is armed and ready. You have built a highly tactical, durable system, and it is ready for immediate deployment. Look directly at your first task and start your timer. The circuit breakers are active. You are cleared to touch the keyboard and begin execution.